I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.
What up, though? This is another weekend of the XFL, week 3 of the XFL. Now, last week, we went 4-3-1 last week on our XFL picks. Not a bad job, but we got a clean sweep one of these weeks coming up. I just put my bet in, so I kind of tippy-toed on this one right here today. But only one game today. It comes on at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So 4 o'clock, man. Tap in. My man Don Play in the house. Virgil in the house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just a good old Saturday morning. Thank the God for getting up Saturday morning, getting to play these XFL games. It's going to be a beautiful day, man. Going to be a beautiful day. Okay? So only one game, right? So I can break this down real quick. Y'all already know me and how I do. So I'm going to go ahead and break this down real quick. So today we got Seattle Sea Dragons versus the Vegas Vipers. I need to get that up for y'all, though. My bad. Sea Dragons at Vipers. Get that up there. Sea Dragons at Vipers today, 4 p.m. It's going down. I'm gonna cap it out right now, though. You know what I'm saying? So last week for these two teams, Seattle Sea Dragons got out pretty good last week against the Blackhawks, and they didn't capitalize on some situations. They ended up losing by a field goal. And the Vegas Vipers last week played the DC Defenders. A lot of rain, a lot of weather in that game, a lot of turnovers, and not a good game to really kind of cap a team on right there, because conditions were windy and wet. So it was a nice under game last week. And today we get a little wind as well. Should be about 17 miles per hour. A couple spikes here and there with the wind as well. So I really like the over in this game going into this thing, because I think both teams are going to score. I see that the Vegas Vipers kind of play a defense. They attack in the front line really good, but on the other levels of the defense, it's kind of spread out, and there's a lot of pockets in there. And DC Defenders were able to run the ball with the quarterback through the middle. A lot of open gaps on that defense right there. And the Sea Dragons, they don't have the greatest defense either. The defensive line is kind of man, and the secondary can be man at times. Not very aggressive on the defensive side, but they're very efficient on offense. The Sea Dragons have put up 18 points in both the last 2 games that they had. So they're very efficient when it comes to offense, with Danucci at quarterback. Let me put my guy Danucci up. This is Danucci right here, Sea Dragons quarterback. So Danucci's been doing well. The stats look good. They just haven't won a game yet. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing of, they're due to win, because nobody's due to win. You got to earn a win. So they got to perform today. The Seattle Sea Dragons, they have to play mistake-free. they have to play a little more aggressive on both sides of the ball. And they have to complete this game because they were in all the games that they lost. And they have to figure this out. And it just comes down to mistakes for them. They got to eliminate the mistakes, and they got to complete things as well. And as for the Vegas Vipers, they're going to be starting Brett Huntley. This guy, he came in kind of late. What's up, my man? AT33NC. What's up? I'm giving you the goods, man, on this XFL. I'm giving you the goods. So this guy right here, Brett Huntley, last week he came in. I don't think he truly got to showcase his throwing capabilities because of the rain and the wind. So I don't think we've really seen how well he throws the ball. I think he throws a pick today, though. That's for sure. If there's any type of prop bet on that or something somewhere, my book doesn't have it, but he's definitely going to get broken in with a pick today. And that's to the advantage of the Sea Dragons right there. But he did do pretty decent in the last game as far as controlling the ball and throwing to the open spots. His reads were decent. He didn't really get as elusive as he's been known for in the past. So we still have yet to see how well he gets to be elusive on the field. So that's going to be an interesting part right there. Is where is Huntley going to be today? It's his second game. It's a lot of other players' third game. So we haven't really seen what we can get out of this guy right here. And the coaching matchup today is Rod Woodson over at the Vegas Vipers and Jim Haslett over at Seattle Seahawks. So you got some old school versus the new school NFL players. So that's a great look as well. But here's the big secret. Y'all listen up right here. Here's the big secret. Many cappers might not tell you this part. But like I said in a bunch of my previews, man, these teams, they're not located at their homes, right? They're located in training camps or facilities, let's say, in Texas. So they're paired up at these things. And this is a paired up game right here. Seattle shares the training facilities in Texas with the Vipers. They're going to be flown out at the same time. They probably have the same room and board situation. So, you know, we showed last week because we had our first case of that when the Renegades played the Houston Roughnecks, and a player in the game actually said, like, you know, this is for bragging rights, you know, and it was kind of crazy. So the Renegades took the first half, and then the Roughnecks won the whole game. So I expect some of that to show today too. And we don't know if these teams may have had practice games against each other. They didn't disclose that kind of information because training got cut a week because of the weather. So that's going to be an interesting part. So I'm tiptoeing today into these bets. I'm kind of mad at myself for tiptoeing, but at the same time, I just got to play my best looks. I can't overdo it today, not on this game right here. So today we're going to go over first half, over 18.5. They're giving it to me at even money. I tried to buy it at half a point, but they wouldn't allow me to. So if you could buy it at half a point, buy it at half a point. But if not, you know, we getting even money for this one. And also, I got the Sea Dragons full game minus the 4. I really didn't like the 4. I think it opened up at 3. And I think it's been bet up to 4. I'm not 100% certain, but I don't really like the 4. I really thought it was a 3. So we taking the full game minus the 4. And we also taking them first half over 18.5. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna leave that right there for today. You know what I'm saying? Let me create a quick banner. That's first half over 18.5 and full game Sea Dragons minus 4. I'm thinking I should add I'm thinking I should add a teaser to this too as well. What y'all think about adding a teaser? So I'm saying first half over 18 and a half, full game, Sea Dragons -4. That's my plays for today on this one. But tell me in the chat, what's up, Damon? San Diego in the house. He said pass rush doesn't exist. Let's go through my man. He should have been on the show, but let's go through his comments. Me and this guy been working together to figure this thing out. My man Damon says Seattle has 3 sacks this season in 2 games. Yeah, they don't get after the ball as well. So it's bad defense on both sides. I totally agree. He said pass rush doesn't exist. Yes. This game will be played in the trenches. It's going to be up to how well, because the Vegas Vipers defensive line is very aggressive. They get after people fast. So it's going to be up to the offensive line to hold for the Sea Dragons, which they've done a lot. They just lack in critical moments is where they at. He said Vegas is allowing over 200 rushing yards. Knowing DC was going to rush is scary too. Yeah, but it was a raining game last week, so they had to run. Both teams wasn't. I don't think they intentions was to run like they had to, but they ended up having to pass anyways because the game got out of hand. But yeah, they had to run. Yeah, my man Damon said he got 3. Yeah, it opened up at 3. Yeah, I thought it opened up at 3. It's been bet up to 4. That means everybody's jumping on the CJs, but they probably jumping on them because they saying it's just their time to win. And I'm not going on that per se. I'm gonna go on the X's and O's and say that the Vegas defense has plenty of holes, and the Sea Dragons have a heavy offense. They're going to exploit that. They're going to get some points up on the board. But we got to win. So Jim Haslett, seasoned coach, he's probably going to manage the team best as he can and maybe have us come out with the run or something. But they've been explosive in the first half. Both teams, when they did scored in the first half. Even the Vipers, who only scored 6 points last week. But the Vipers played a very good DC Defenders. DC Defenders is going to be a very good squad. You know what I'm saying? But Sea Dragons played a very good Battlehawks team. And the Battlehawks, they could be there too. So both of these teams are coming off playing some big dogs. And they playing a stablemate right now. I think this is my slight conspiracy theory edge right here. Is I just think that I think Seattle Sea Dragons is the big dogs in the training facility because they have so much high hopes for them early in the season. So I think that they got to play big brother right here and put the smash down for the bragging rights in the training facilities right here. Wish I had a 3, but I got a 4. It's all good. My man Damon says the backup running back for Seattle is key. Yeah, I think talent-wise, though, it's very few players in the XFL who peak talent-wise. Maybe like Josh Gordon. There's a couple big tight ends that like really peak talent-wise, but to me, they all kind of equal. So if it's the backup or the first string, we may pretty much get the same feel, unless something exciting is coming off the bench. But it all come down to blocking. He said yes, 10. He had 10 for 50 last week versus St. Louis, who could be leaky with the run in 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll see how well they do on the ground. I hope they do well. I think it's more. I'm telling you, it's a big separation gap on the Vipers defense. After you pass that first front line, you get there, you're getting some yards because they don't do well after that. So, but the wind is the factor today, man. Over 15 miles an hour can, that's enough to knock the ball off a little bit when you throw it. But they still going to throw the ball. I really should just jump on the over full game too. But I'm hoping they give me some live on this game or at least the second half where I can finish that total. But I'm going to just start this game off pre-game bets right here. You heard it. First half over 18 and a half. Full game, Sea Dragons -4. I'm going to have to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming in. My man Damon, I appreciate you in the chat, man. We definitely got to get you in the studio with us, either on camera or in the podcast or something. It don't matter. We just got to get it out there, man. So y'all stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be back on 10:30. I'm going to have my man X Snizzle with me tomorrow. We might do the first game live because that guy, he pumps me up to do stuff like that. So we'll probably do thing right now. Is it still snowing in LA? Hey man, it was crazy. People was calling me about the snow in LA. It did snow in some areas, but they said it was right by me. My people's called me like, I see it everywhere. It's right by you, but it was not a drop of snow right here. But maybe like 2 or 3 blocks over, they did confirm it was snowing in LA. Man, who would have ever thought? Thought at first it never rained in California. Now it's snowing in California. But yeah. I thank y'all for viewing me, especially my man Avery, all the way across the land. Salute to you, man. Y'all have a good day. Stay healthy, stay on one, and cash these tickets, man. So I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. I'm DJ Bigboss, Who-Bangin Sports, and I'm out.